Ace in the chamber. Okay, reverses. Okay, reverses. Big clothesline. Looks to close it. Oh, he closes him in. Make him say CAW. He's setting up for the finisher after this, surely. Ladies and gentlemen, and new Big D, Thanatos, and Fitzy Finger. I can't wait for the dumpster match. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Number one wrestling show in sports entertainment. Oh my god. Oh my god. Norm! He's hulking up, ladies and gentlemen. What's Bobby doing on Warzone? A choke slam to Eden. Romani got pinned. Romani got pinned. The greatest intercontinental champion. All he needs to do is close it. Buried the pop of CAW, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Spigo eliminated himself. Spigo just eliminated himself. Oh my god, it's Tony Stone. It's Tony Stone. The wise man. Go to sleep on Drew. Brian Curse is taking it, ladies and gentlemen. That was a back up that Zeke. Daniel is sucking. Oh, what is his fun doing it? Romanic's done it, ladies and gentlemen. Romanic is the new. He's elevated. He's back from sleep. Oh, will he pick RK, Queen of the Ring? Well, I've always been a fan of Key. I've always been a fan of Key. Spins him round for the first FaceTime of the show. It's King Daniel. Seconds after he won, all three stables have held the World Heavyweight Championship. Oh, Ministry versus Ministry. Dragon Romani inside Hell in a Cell. That's what we love. Fury wins again. 3, 2, 1. It's a Claymore. Ladies and gentlemen. Hit a blade in the ring. Get on Claymore to 1. What did 1 do, ladies and gentlemen? I have a vagina. Dumb bitch. Oh, Zeke being bent over. 1 kid. What the fuck? We will catch you in season number 4 for the final time. Until then, this is who we are. Hello, ladies and gentlemen of the RPW universe. Today is a KR day. We are back at the O2 Arena, ladies and gentlemen. Nice and close to home, feeling comfy-wumpy here today in a brand new era of RPW, of course, after Regents Rumble 2. Vince Ramone came out and said it is going to be a new era of Regents Pro Wrestling, and he was not lying, my friends. He was not lying, as we have, for the first of a time in RPW, brand new co-general managers for Toxic Thursday. Drew Payne and Haley CAW Coat. Ladies and gentlemen, the two brand new general managers for Toxic Thursdays, and they brought in quite a nice show. Here today, ladies and gentlemen, we have GMK and Charman kicking things off for the Cruiserweight Championship. We have Coldboy going at Dino for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. We have the World or the RPW Tag Team Champions. They swapped shows, so it confused me. Luca Novak and Rain Benz, the Acclaim, going up against Daniel Black and RK. Ladies and gentlemen, the whole ignore. I'm all looking good. We're all looking good. We're all feeling good. Ladies and gentlemen, say his name and he appears. There is one of the co-general managers, Drew Payne, here today. I've got a spot going on today. One of those ones. Welcome into all the new names, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you. Pocket Frog, if you are trying to sign a contract here in RPW, exclamation mark join. If someone can send it, that would be a big help. It should send you the link, my friend. There's also a Patreon if you want to join in as well. Welcome in J-Flow. I see GMK. I see Drew Payne. I see Crossy Boy. I see Outlaw. I see SKS Alpha. I see Gore in the house. Luka Novak in the house as well. Well, Warzone General Manager Jocko is joining us also. Oh, yeah, baby. Have the money connected and everything, but I can't buy a contract. Feel free to join the Discord and ask over there, my friend. Maybe someone can help you in the backstage area if you are still struggling. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd love to join the show, J Flow. We'd love to have you, that's for sure. Shout out to Sidcord. That's a tongue twister for a lisp like mine. Got a cup of tea, got some Sour Patch Kids. I'm feeling good again. It happens every day now. I come home, get to the arena, and I'm like, you know what? I'm absolutely knackered. I don't want to do RPW. I'm absolutely knackered. I sit down in the chair, and I don't know what goes up me, or in me, or through me, but I absolutely get overwhelmed with just pure, unadulterated excitement, ladies and gentlemen. And now I'm here with the energy ready for today. J-Flow, if you want to join RPW, and again, now is the prime time to join. We have Season 5 on the horizon in March, ladies and gentlemen. If you become a YouTube member by clicking the exclamation mark join button, you can sign your contract, join the Discord, and talk to our fashion team about how they can help you get ready. But all you have to do is sign a contract, is become a YouTube member, and then you are set, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe some of that white powder, just like that. Ivo, 2 months, ladies and gentlemen. Luka Novak and Irena should win their matches. Luka because he's my favorite RPW wrestler, and Irena because she's incredible in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, will they win? Let's find out. New era of Toxic Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. This is who we are.
In the city, yeah, we run this town. You hit a roll, better bow right down. We're the kings of the streets, yeah, we take no loss. This is our empire, we're the fucking boss, yeah. We're the fucking boss, yeah. Yeah. Pavement, pounding, feel the beat in your chest. Yeah. With a nightmare that won't let you rest. Graffiti screams our name on your hollow walls. Every shadow you see, yeah, that's where we crawl. Feel the heat, feel the fire. We're the fuel, you're the fire. Back in the city, yeah, we run this town. You hit a roll, better bow right down. We're the kings of the streets, yeah, we take no loss. This is our empire, we're the fucking boss, yeah. We're the fucking boss, yeah. Back in the city, yeah, we run this town. You hit a roll, better bow right down. We're the kings of the streets, yeah, we take no loss. This is our empire, we're the fucking boss.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, it does get me excited, that intro. It really, really does. We are kicking things off with the Cruiserweight Championship, Charmander and GMK. Ladies and gentlemen, 1-on-1 Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Of course, Charmander became #1 contender. Got this opportunity. It's going to be interesting to see if he has what it takes. That is for sure. I believe if he wins, it is number 14, tying Daniel Black, ladies and gentlemen, which is very, very exciting. There's a lot of spots of the Battle Royale for the #1 contendership for the Divine Championship. Amber over 100 days now. For her first title, was not bad.
It's scheduled for 1 fall and is for
Charmander wins. He's equal to Daniel. I thought so. I thought so. Back at the O2 Arena. Very, very excited here today. Drew Payne joining us for the show. Haley Calcote maybe taking care of some backstage ongoings. Nice to have 2 general managers. I must say I love Charmander's Air Boom attire. I really, really do. I think it's his best that he's had the black and orange. I think GMK will win too, but by submission, everything is possible. How you doing, Ivo? Excited to hopefully see more of you in the coming weeks and months. Look at this toxic arena, dude. I absolutely love it. Who knows, with the new GMs, maybe with Origin coming in as, you know, the new development show. Maybe maybe Toxic evolves itself, goes from the O2 Arena maybe to the Emirates Stadium, maybe to Wembley Stadium, maybe to a big stadium like World Warsman Friday instead of the smaller arena like O2. Who knows? I mean, O2's become a home for Toxic, but crazier things have happened in RPW. I could see some strings being pulled and maybe a bigger arena on its way. Who knows? We haven't heard anything about Friday Night Fury tomorrow. Old Trafford. Oh, now we have to return. It could be. It could be. Imagine an outdoor stadium every single week. It would be crazy. Normally they're the big pay-per-views, but it would be crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's definitely possible. Oh, yes. Definitely possible. I load up the sheet trying to see this Cruiserweight Championship reign of GMK's 131 days. Their record is 146 days by one Oliver freaking Kings. Ladies and gentlemen. And we know GMK is definitely trying to outdo that and overcome that. I'm actually going to take this company off. On one side, I don't want GMK to be my reign. On the other side, I don't want Charmander to match my 14 titles. It's not the best match for you, Daniel, is it? It's not the best match for you. Two superstars going after a couple of your records. 16 days left. I mean, realistically, if GMK retains today, the chances are he will be going to Mania with that championship. Charmander, GMK, 101 Cruiserweight Championship on the line. Ron is refereeing. And the brand new era of Toxic Thursday is underway here at the O2 Arena. GMK wants to put on a show to kick things off. A bit of tag team action up next, ladies and gentlemen. Dawn and Morrigan against Fatal Influence. Amber and Jocelyn Clover, the Divine Women's Champion, in action here today in the tag team match, which is very exciting indeed. It really is. Do love a bit of Toxic Thursday. Fury tomorrow, of course. Which again, we've heard nothing on Fury, interestingly enough. We've heard nothing. I'm intrigued to see what happens post-Rumble. I know RK's been talking about the US title. I mean, Daniel and RK now talking about going after the World Tag titles against the Fallen. Could you imagine Daniel Black and RK against the Fallen at Regents Mania? That is absolutely mental. I think it could be Stamford Bridge. Imagine Fury, Toxic, or Woe being held at Stamford Bridge. It would be incredible. Ooh, absolutely not. I think I'd prefer Old Trafford, to be honest. I think it's more of a well-known stadium. Nice roll out of the way. Maybe Da Vinci is waiting to see how Toxic goes first. It could be a good point. Could be a good point. Would have been big to move it before seeing how the two new GMs do. Charmander goes up top. I have always said I think Charmander would make a great Cruiserweight champion. He's one of the best in the division. 13 titles to his name. Close pinfall there. Ron, what is that trim, dude? What the hell did you ask for on the back? Where is the fade? Where's anything? I do want to warn everyone, by the way, KO's been feeling a little bit blocked up recently in the nose region. So, if there's any blockages or spillages, I do apologize. It started when I started eating Nutella and peanut butter with a spoon. That's when it started. Let me talk to your barber. Wrong, got done dirty, dude. Nice submission there by GMK. Wrenching the fingers away, but Charmander so quick. So quick. Cheers for clarifying where. I think GMK retains today. But it is fun having two title matches on their first Toxic show. Neither main eventing, interestingly enough. Coldboy with a chance to take on Dino. GMK at the O2 Arena. Really getting the crowd on their feet. Irish whip off the rope. Jumps to first into a super kick. Goes Charmander. Wants to use that. Bottom corner trying to help him. GMK. No rest for Charmander though. Nice leg drop to the back of the head. Instant offense. Charmander with a springboard maneuver. Lovely sequence there by the Cruiserweight champion. Showing why he is indeed Cruiserweight champion. Another 2 count. From behind. Oh, game changer. Sage v Sibs. Gonna be a movie. I can't believe we're getting that on Toxic Thursday. 2 world champions, of course. Oh, a few weeks ago, after Sage's return, when they had the triple threat, Sage actually won against Dino and Sibs. Now he takes on Sibs 1-on-1. Universal vs World Heavyweight. Charmander looking to be a 14-time champion in RPW. Oh, how close was that? Oh, Charmander thought he got it done. Cruiserweight title on the line. 2.9 the count. And I thought we had a 14-time champion in Regents Pro Wrestling. I thought it was all over for GMK. Oh, and the neckbreaker misses. And that could be a game changer. GMK off the rope. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. One of the closest calls I've ever seen. Great opener. I think it's very smart having a Cruiserweight match open because, man, they get rocking. If GMK does retain, I can see him opening Mania with this championship. It's such a good mood setup for a show. The Cruiserweights, they get going. It's high energy, high octane. It really gets the show going. Especially when you have two amazing superstars. Ooh, like this. Super kick down low. Charmander reeling. The 1 count though. No, Adams Sala over in the corner. I do see him. GMK kick in the midsection. Setting up. Oh, lovely powerbomb. Didn't know what he was going for. Maybe a new move in his arsenal. Looking to retain and get closer to be the longest ever Cruiserweight champion in RPW, ladies and gentlemen. Charmander had a good little run then. He had a good little run, and there was moments where I thought, you know what? Maybe he's going to get it. Can we see that 2.9 again? Where was that 2.9? It might not be one of them. It should have been. I don't think it's going to be, though. Outrageous. It was so close. The first match of Toxic. And still, your Cruiserweight champion, GMK, snatching it off Ron. And holding it up proud. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in Martin the Mouthpiece. Made his thoughts and opinions on Drew Payne as GM very, very clear about how he feels. GMK kicking things off with a win, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very nicely done. And the first of 2 tag team matches is up next, which I'm very, very excited about. Welcome in Tiffany Wu in a big match today. Of course, in that Battle Royale is Tiffany. How will she fare? Will she become #1 contender for Amber's championship? Amber in action up next in this amazing tag team matchup. Dawn and Morrigan, a very, very scary tag team, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very scary tag team in all meanings of the word as well. Not only their looks, but 2 of the most dominant female superstars, ladies and gentlemen, that we have seen. Mind you, some of the most dominant superstars we have seen. Morrigan starting in the ring. Clover starting in the ring. Ron refereeing. And Clover, oh my god, I thought she was going to take out Ron there. Now, Clover and Amber, as much as I do like them, they've been awful in tag team matches, I believe. 1 and 4 right now, both of these superstars in tag team action. So I thought that was going to be one of the better tag teams, ladies and gentlemen. I really, really did. I really, really did. But, oh, they have been really, really struggling. Acclaimed Tron showcase today. Oh, I tell you what, Brett's looking a bit skittish. It got baked. It 100% got baked. Did you get the button? It's the main event. Maybe we take a bit. Maybe we'll flap our gums a bit. We'll get it. We'll get it on. We'll get it on. We'll get it on. Could it be a commentator's curse? I hope so. I love Clover and Amber, so I hope so. Luke, if you remind us, we'll flab a bit after Sims v Sage. I'm sure there'll be a lot to talk about anyway. And we'll get it sorted. Big boot by Clover. And remember, Morrigan is the one that cashed in on Clover for that Women's World Championship. And Clover, the one that allowed Morrigan to actually lose that Women's World Championship to Alana Carr by distracting her, ladies and gentlemen. So, again, I mean, Drew and Haley, they saw what was happening on World Warzone with that Women's World Championship. They saw what was happening with the cash, and they know the history between these 2 superstars. and got them in a tag match. It's a very, very good match. Welcome in Kaiju Jaeger. Brett is on his Celtic chakra. We got it baked. It's just the button's not ready yet, but we can get it done. We can get it done. We all know you didn't make this card. This is why they put 2 people in charge to make sure you don't burn it to the ground. Pretty hellacious claim to say you didn't make it, if I'm honest with you. Welcome in Rebel Pro Wrestling. Oh, these are sour. They're called Sour Patch Kids. For a reason. Good to see you. RPW. Just assuming he didn't make the card is crazy. I don't understand that. Hating just to hate. Single leg Boston Crab. Morrigan refusing to quit. Amber in control, no. Morgan still not tagged out of this one. Dawn waiting fresh on the outside, and that is not a fresh superstar you want to enter the ring with you, ladies and gentlemen. Dawn, one of the most strongest and dominant superstars. What are they going for? Oh my goodness. I've never seen anything like that before in my time in RPW. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 count though. Ay, ay, ay. Ron in the way. Dawn in control. Kaiju may be looking for a new attire, which is exciting. I know a lot of fashion teams are very, very busy this time of year. A lot going on. Amber, see it position. Big close on by Dawn. Amber looking for the tag. Dawn says no. We're not going anywhere. Nice reversal though. Amber floats over DDT. But Dawn pops right back up, right in front of Amber, who saw her coming and keeps the onslaught going. Nice tag out. Clover back in. Again, technically a former Women's World Champion. Welcome in, Dion Olsen. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome into Toxic Thursday. Here today as Clover looking down to Dawn with an elbow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Really, really nicely done. From Clover doing a Paul George drama. I'll be honest with you, I haven't really been keeping up with it. I know Jaron McCain got traded. I think Paul George got suspended for a while. As I, you know, he's not really been thinking about Paul George too much this season. To be honest, he's been kind of a bum. Dawn, a seated position. Oh, nice roll out the way. Dawn might be looking for a tag to Morrigan. If she can get it, nice uppercut. And yeah, oh no, she was going over. Amber stops her with a roll up from behind though. Could be smart trying to keep her in. I don't think there's a real easy. Normally you try to keep the easier opponent in a tag team match. I don't think there is an easier opponent in this match. Dawn or Morrigan. I think both sides of that coin are very, very challenging. But Amber and Clover, this is the best they've looked. Again, 1 and 4 in tag team matches. But this is the best they've looked in a tag team match in a while, and against a very, very, very strong tag team as well. Dawn still not able to tag out. Clover making sure they hear these kicks all the way up in row Z. Cover, middle of the ring. Dawn's leg is hurt, but again, still so much left in the tank. She is not an easy superstar to take down. Morrigan, a former Case in the Chamber winner. Oh, Dawn busted open. Former Women's World Champion. Waiting on the outside. Chops across the stomach. What is Clover? What the hell is Clover? Is she going to stomp on her? From the top, she sits on the stomach. I had no idea what she was going. I've never seen that in my life, ladies and gentlemen. And still just a 1 count after all of that to Dawn. Yeah, get a 1 count. How demoralizing is that? All of those attacks, all of that damage. Just for a count of 1. We know Dawn. is one of the most resilient female superstars in RPW. She's the one that dethroned the reign of Bobby. Look at the leg. Morrigan refusing to break up any pinfalls, ladies and gentlemen. That time was counted to. Clover not tagging out, though. Clover wanted more. Dawn popped up, though. And Clover missing with the elbow. Dawn's chance to take over. I think a tag might be smart. Clover reverses. And throws Dawn right into Morrigan. There's a drop kick. Fatal Influence are cooking. Wow. Clover wants revenge on Morrigan. Dawn on the outside. Clover goes out and takes out Morrigan to join them on the outside. Love our Jews GM now finally watching the shows. Jocelyn Clover. Reminder, she won that Women's World Championship fair and square until that cash-in came. Crushing her hopes and dreams. Dawn taking a massive beating. Clover DDT to the outside, a count of 10. And she resets the count of pure aggression and anger. Oh, goodness gracious me. She had the match won. And out of pure anger against Morrigan, after that cash-in, brutal DDT. Dawn back in the ring. Clover joins her. Morrigan back up in the corner. Oh, Clover was looking so good. Very unlike Dawn, and here we go. Morrigan tagged in. And these are the two that despise each other. Morrigan, the one that ripped that championship away from her. Hook of the leg on Clover. Oh, an hammer. Not coming in. Clover kicks out. I thought Amber was going to enter the ring, then she did not. Oh, big boo. Down goes Morrigan. Dawn, a little late. Oh, but just about breaks it up. Just about breaks it up. Goodness gracious me. Tag team wrestling. We still have the Acclaimed and Daniel Black and RK to come later in the main event. We know how much the O2 love a bit of tag team action. RK used to book a lot of good tag team matches here at the O2 Arena. Imagine how many titles there's going to be in RPW next season with the inclusion of Origin, which has been confirmed now. So many titles around there. What a kick. Amber to the corner. Tag is needed. Smart by it. Morrigan, Dawn back in. Amber. Ooh! Morrigan and Dawn got some tag team moves I've never seen before, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Ho ho. Amber fights right out of it though. Some tag team moves I've never seen before. Slammed down by Amber. Irish Whip, Dawn. Stronger of the two though. That really was insane. Dawn and Morrigan, the chemistry is insane with some of their tag team moves. Dawn and Morrigan both busted open. What are they going to come out with this time? Oh, keeping it simple. From the top rope. Morrigan setting up Dawn on the outside now. Morrigan hooking on for the spike DDT. Clover might be needed. She is indeed, but of course now she cannot re-enter the ring. Morrigan dumps her up. Clover actually held on. Morgan submission, no. Looking. Oh, Oh, my goodness. Face first goes Amber, and you can hear the O2 collective reaction to that one. Kick down low, Irish whip. Off the rope, rebound. Amber, nice reversal. Morrigan, nice reversal. Lovely combination. Back and forth they go. Amber smart. Very, very smart. She needed to tag. Oh. Well, she needed to tag. She didn't. Dawn did. Amber stays in. I don't think that's the smart move, ladies and gentlemen. Why would you just not tag? Divine Women's Champion. Maybe she wanted Dawn in the ring. I don't know. Maybe she wanted something else. Lovely. Oh, moonsault. Hook of the leg. Maybe trying to make sure Morrigan enters the ring. She does. Was late, but she did just about break things up. Morrigan and Clover both unable to enter the ring unless Amber goes for a tag. Very, very smart. Morrigan unable to enter the ring now. Clover in. Morrigan unable to help. Dawn all alone and still kicking. Damn, what a match. Whew. This is one of those high energy matchups, dude. Are you kidding me? I think Fatal Influence, I think it's the best they've been, Amber and Clover. I think it's the best they've ever performed, but does that bring you a win? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. They need one big move to get it done. Clover spinning round, and that might just be it, ladies and gentlemen. That might just be the one as they pick up their second win. Dawn pinned Clover and Amber. A massive, massive victory from the two. Dawn and Morrigan looked very, very good, TFT washed. They looked very, very good. That match was in the ring, out of the ring, all around the ring. And some incredible, incredible maneuvers through that match, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really, really incredible maneuvers through that match. And, oh boy, all three superstars really, really showing up for that one. That is for sure, as we move on from tag team action to triple threat action with some real big boys, ladies and gentlemen. Dare I say, one's big, one's giant, and one's Mugiardi, ladies and gentlemen. This triple threat. Oh, there's gonna be something, all right. This is gonna be something, all right. And there is. Let's hear the numbers.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Authority from Providence, Rhode Island, weighing in at 600 pounds.
600 pounds, ladies and gentlemen. 600 pounds. Aye, aye, aye. Will Origin be streamed in front of a live audience? Of course. Why would it not be? Of course, Origin's going to be just like any other show on whatever day it's on. We still don't know if it's a Tuesday, Wednesday, could be a Saturday show, who knows? Great Giant is in a hell of a season. He's been having. We saw Charman unable to win earlier.
Japan, weighing in at 480 pounds.
480 pounds. He weighs over 100 pounds less than the Great Giant. 480? Really? He looks bigger than Giant, but I guess not. Bugatti. Love the tats. This is a boogie kind of song. Bugatti. That's a bopper. That is a bopper, ladies and gentlemen. Petition from Brett to be the commentator of Origin. Well, he's not a commentator. What is up with you guys Wanting that is a dance move. What is up with you guys wanting people to do a job that is not their job?
Weighing in at 400 pounds.
400 pounds. I mean, I didn't think it was going to be as high as 400. So there's over 1,000 pounds in this, ladies and gentlemen. 600, 400, that's 1,000. 1,400, and yeah, 1,418 pounds in this ring, ladies and gentlemen. Rick is about 200 pounds, so big Brutus Brickley just keep finding the Regents Rumble winner, ladies and gentlemen. Half a ton. Is this the heaviest match we've ever had? I think it might be. Get Key Iverson in there. Oh, boy. The Regents Rumble winner. Let's be honest. No one expected Brutus Brickley to win the Regents Rumble match, ladies and gentlemen. And he has called out Sage. We know, I think the earliest we've ever known, who the Regents Rumble winner is going to be taken on at Regents Mania. Brutus Brickley, Mugiardi, and the Great Giant. Oh boy. 3 big meaty men. Giant get eliminated quickly was surprising. It was. I think when the Great Giant got eliminated, everyone thought Jocko was going to win. What an amazing Rumble, though. I think the men and women's, which will both be on the channel soon, I think they're the 2 greatest Rumble matches this company has ever seen. So special. The ending of the women's was fantastic. Obviously, start to end was amazing. Seeing Hope Eternal outlast every single superstar. Akira going straight away was crazy. I think the men's was so unpredictable as well. Of people joining. RK eliminated Daniel. Giant getting eliminated. Lamin. Oh, getting eliminated by Street Money. That would have been an elimination right there. Both the Rumble matches were so good. They really were. So good. Oh, Sour Patch Kids. Sour, dude. Woo. What a chop by Brutus. Dragon by Smiley, yep. Sound by Alex. There is Lamin Noir. Not too happy with that. I mean, even outside of the Rumble, like Chase Cruz, Dragon, and Lamin was a great match. Kryptonite, baby. Throwing an apple to the Great Giant. Got a nice thing by Brutus. It is Fool's Cut anywhere. Maybe the ring doesn't need to be reinforced. Oh, Mugiardi already bleeding. I think Rumble's up there for pay-per-view. It was incredible. The Sage vs Kyle thing, coming in as the Reaper, just to get absolutely dominated. That was crazy. Irena's first pay-per-view match being a title match. Oh, Mugi and Giant. It's like watching boxing. They're just hugging each other. Oh, there we go. I was going to say, sometimes big meaty men is fun, but sometimes you need a little cruiserweight in there just to fly around, give some energy. Like, these sort of matches can't open a show. It's much more exciting watching the little guys. Big body by Giant. Goes for the pinfall. They're going up the stage here. They're going up the ramp in a second. Fist down on the face of Mugi. Giant's been doing the best so far. Mugi and Brutus not really involved in this match too much. Mugi was not in the Rumble, of course. Mugi was not in the Rumble. A lot of superstars were not in the Rumble, to be fair. A lot of superstars missed out. Dino lasted very long from number 5. Which was very exciting. Giant just aura farming as these 2 superstars on the floor. Shane 7 actually had a pretty good match at the end with Brutus Brickley. Just was not able to actually hold on and secure his spot at Mania. I think Dino was the eye, yeah. The official stats will be revealed, hopefully, this weekend. Already Thursday, it's crazy. We still have Alexia's in-ring debut. Technically, she debuted in the Rumble, but her official in-ring debut for a match now, not the Rumble. Against Sienna Violet, we have Dino and Coldboy. The Women Battle Royale. Sibs and Sage, which is crazy. Then Acclaimed and Dan and Arquette. What a toxic show. What a toxic show. Brutus going under the ring. And this time brings out one of those barbed up ladders. Ladders almost as tall as him. Well, he's almost as tall as a ladder. Ring enters the ring. Just to have to leave it. As Brutus into the steel steps. I feel like I'm getting more and more blocked up. Adam Sana with a Luka Novak t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen, from his Dirty Novak days. Adam Sana's a fan of Luka Novak, ready for the Acclaimed main event today. Which is exciting. I see a SE top over there. Second row, people say Sam Everett doesn't get t-shirts. I see one. The man's back in town. Sibs had that on the front at Mania. Of course, we returned. Love seeing some RPW shirts in the crowd, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really do. Moogie don't know what he's doing to Giant. He's just working him down. Moogie looking fired up. Boy's in that stomach to be less than 600. Look at him. Oh, I mean, the Giant is big, but 480. Look at the strength by Mugiardi. He's hiding some muscles in that 480. That's for sure to count. Brutus just watching. Nice shoulder block takedown. All three superstars are really going at it here. You see Brett and Mike Rome having a talk over there. Mugiardi and Brutus Brickley. This ain't sumo wrestling, pal. This is RPW. And you just got dropped on your head. Run quick. Oh, Ronald. Didn't have to go that far. Giant just gets up, though. So far around goes Brutus, but doesn't matter. Moogie dropped on his head. And the Regents Rumble winner continuing on his form, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Moogie in the corner. Mugiardi's had a really, really poor season this year. Brutus Brickley, since Butcher's left, he has been having the time of his life. Ladies and gentlemen, the time of his life in RPW really, really is. Oh, man. It flew through my nose. Getting more and more blocked up here as time goes on, but we keep on pushing. We keep on trying. Ladies and gentlemen, what a win for Brutus Brickley. You know what I think that stands for? I think that stands for a little spoonful of Nutella. It's like a tradition now. Probably not a good tradition to have. I'm still fairly certain that's because of why I got ill. It's just so damn good. That's the issue, it's not flying through your nose. I wish it just all flew through my nose, dude. I wish it just all flew through my nose. Ladies and gentlemen, Sienna Violet. Is Alexa Coldwell on the sheets yet? No, she's not just yet. She's not just yet. She did make her debut at the Rumble, of course, which is always a interesting time to make your Rumble. Sienna Violet would love to see a little bit more of her in the ring, like in RPW terms. Would love to see her thrive in Regents Pro Wrestling. Love the black and green attire, dude. Really, really, really love the black and green attire. It is a special one. That is for sure. As she goes up against Alexia Coldwell. Ladies and gentlemen. Goodness gracious me. She's not wrestling in that, surely. Does she know where she showed up to? Alexia, love. Are we going to have to wait for her to get ready for the match? That does not look like she's ready to have a wrestling match. Does she think she's refereeing again? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen? Who knows? But Alexia Caldwell in the ring. Of course, Portia and Gerard, both technically toxic champions right now. That's Alexia Caldwell in the corner. Whew. Alexia, is it hot in the O2 or... Oh, baby. I am ready, ladies and gentlemen. Alexia Caldwell. A quick wardrobe change. And it happened like, as the camera cut, she sort of whipped off the pink dress. It was like a magic. She like turned it inside out. That was really, really impressive. Oh, lovely elbow drop from Sienna Violet to kick things off. Early cover on the rookie. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not be losing straight away now. Never seen someone have a little magic trick. It's like one of those quick wardrobe changes. Very, very cool. The kick that everyone loves. Caldwell goes down. No Gerard today. No Portia today. I like the light blue. I like the light blue. Sienna Violet. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Little splash down. Sienna Violet loves going up top. Ladies and gentlemen. Ay, ay, ay. Come on, Alexi. Is it Alexi or Alexia? It's Alexia Caldwell. Alexia Caldwell. Tiffany Wu cheering her on. Didn't know Tiffany Wu was a fan of Alexia Caldwell, but there you go. It is Alexia, I thought so. Just wanted to double check. Sienna Violet. With a Spanish fly. Oh, Sienna's cooking. I've always wanted Sienna to thrive. This is indeed awesome. Alexia, no offense just yet. Still very, very new to wrestling. There is Alexia with the crowd side. She's kissing back to the fans. There's another one, ladies and gentlemen. A real fan favorite. Look at this guy. We know what he wants to be. Do it. It sounded weird, sorry. I was going to say I know what he's... I know who he... Sienna Violet from the top rope. As Hurricanrana takedown. Sound of the crowd enjoying the matches is exactly what us GMs love to see. Alexia grabs the rope. Alexia grabs the rope. Drew, listen. Sometimes I just be talking, all right? Sometimes I just be talking. Let me have some peanut butter. Extra smooth. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah! Ooh, nice clothesline. Alexia with the first pinfall. She gets a 2 count. How nice would it be seeing Alexia Caldwell win her first match in RPW? Nice reversal. Just like you're talking. They're going bar for top rope maneuvers. Sienna Violet might be the greatest high flyer in the women's division. Alexia Caldwell, thank you for coming. 0 for 2 in her career. And maybe that is the jump start that Sienna Violet needed, ladies and gentlemen. All of our highlights from the top rope. Really, really nice. Look at that. Her and GMK, man. 2 of the fastest superstars in RPW. She reminds me of like a female GMK. She really, really does. So fast, ladies and gentlemen. So fast. It is insane. Very, very nice, though. Very, very, very nice. Really, really, really is. Very, very impressive as well. We've been trading. It looks like it, dude. Unlucky Alexia. Good win, Sienna. Maybe this can start your career. I mean, I think that's exactly what she's hoping for, ladies and gentlemen. Something like that to kickstart your career and properly get you going, ladies and gentlemen. Little champ vs champ match. Now, this is for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, the title is on the line. It is on the line. One more spoonful of Nutella. Let's have a big one. One more spoonful, ladies. Come on. Let's not messing about here, okay? Oh, yeah. Just double checking. Just double checking. Oh, yeah, baby. Champ versus champ. Junior heavyweight title on the line. Dino, a brand new junior heavyweight champ. He's a double champ, of course. He is a double champ. There you see the Toxic Tag Team titles. Or one of them, I should say. Around the waist of Cold Boy T. The one true cold. Lift up that title, my friend. He bows to it. He respects the championships, which I respect. And he lifts it up, and man, oh man. This is going to be a good one. Tiff so desperate for attention. I had to say it. Why are people so mean to Tiff, man? This is going to be a fun one. Champ beats champ. Cold Boy been looking at very, very good recently. Very, very good. I'm glad we got 2 title matches today. I'm really glad that we got 2 title matches. Really setting the tone for what Toxic could be going forward. We have a double champ at the end of the match. Oh, you're right. You are right. I love this song, dude. And there he is. The double champion. World Hardcore around the shoulder. And I remember that is not the one they're fighting for. They are fighting for that junior heavyweight here today, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, Aura by Dino. Love this song, dude. Bro, Superstar of the Year. We could have every single Authority member in there. Maybe not Lady June, but Cheese, Dino, Brandon, Sims, Giant. They all have a chance, which is crazy. Obviously, there's other names up there as well, but the Authority, I mean, if they don't win Stable of the Year, I'm going to be very, very surprised. But again, I don't want to sway any votes. Coldboy T and Dino. One-on-one Dino the white gear today, as this one is underway. Who have you guys got for this junior heavyweight title on the line? Dino's feeling it. Dino very tough to take on. Very tough to take on. I mean, Dino, one of the great superstars this season, been so good. And it's crazy seasons like this, like times where Sibs is sitting at 70% right now. Yet he still might not win Superstar of the Year, because that's how dominant other superstars have been. I really don't care, but I'm going Dino. It is crazy. I don't know if you have to say you really don't care just because you've won your match. You can still be invested in other matches. Love that Dino attire. Love the Coldboy attire too. I think these two can put on a show. I think they can put on a show. This is one of the matches I was very, very excited for. Coldboy using the top rope, little powerbomb. Very creative. Here's Coldboy. Can we talk about Coldboy for a second? If you go back and look at his first few weeks in RPW compared to where he is now, oh my goodness, it's night and day. It is night and day. He has evolved so much in Regents Pro Wrestling. It's so nice to see a primetime example of don't give up and don't rush. Take your time and good things can come, ladies and gentlemen. Good things can come. Oh man, sorry, my nose is getting worse and worse. Don't really like the titles they hold. That's why I don't challenge for them. You don't like the titles they hold, so you don't challenge for them. Interesting. A world title, or a title that can take you to a world title, mid-card title. There is the other co-GM, ladies and gentlemen. Haley CAW. Haley CAW as Sam Everett. Coldboy was cooking. And what is his music doing, ladies and gentlemen? What a Coldboy looking. And it's purely a distraction. Dino from behind, ladies and gentlemen, kicked down low to the shin. Coldboy was absolutely flying in the last shot, connecting. A cheap shot. Distraction by Sam Everett. Dino with the title on the line, but Coldboy kicks out. Coldboy was cooking. And the match gets turned on his head, ladies and gentlemen. Aye, aye, aye. A cheap distraction. Sam Everett not on the board, not on the match card. But it felt like he had to get involved nonetheless. Those titles, I don't know, it's just me. Interesting. I mean, I've never heard of someone not wanting to challenge for a championship before, but you do you, especially a world title. Sam being Sam. Welcome in Haley Calco. Great show so far. Coldboy getting distracted. Sam Everett up to his usual shenanigans. Whoa! The match completely got turned on its head as soon as that happened as well. Just standard procedure. Not a great look, I'll be honest with you, because Coldboy was looking very good before that. And now it is all gone to the hardcore champion's way. Reminder, the junior heavyweight is on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, and just like that, Dino retains the junior heavyweight championship. Coldboy was looking so good. He just got all of the momentum. And Sam Everett's distraction, you can see Dino made him pay for being distracted. Off the rope into the last shot, and that was the game changer. Coldboy didn't land a single move after that. And Dino retains. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in Phantom Dream. Oh, that is a shame for Coldboy Dino. I mean, you can't blame him for capitalizing on a distracted Coldboy. You really can't blame him, but it is a shame when something like that happens, ladies and gents. It really is. I'm convinced Sam just doesn't want opportunities. Excited for Ocaso. As we move on, we have 3 matches left. Ladies and gentlemen, which of the following superstars is going to take on Amber for the Divine Women's Championship? You have Kira Frost, you have Olivia Laurent, you have Akira Tanaka, you have Irena Morte, Lady Dream the Butcher, Noodle Soups, and Tiffany Wu. Any predictions for this one? Ladies and gentlemen, the winner will take on Amber for the Divine Women's Championship. One thing I love about the O2 Arena, I have my portable heater. Let me get that on. To keep me warm, ladies and gents. A little bit of a rumble feel in this one. A little bit of a rumble feel. Post-rumble, of course. Why are people blaming me? I'm nowhere near the fucking arena, says Sam Everett. Set to cold. I don't want cold air blowing on me. Goodness gracious me. Akira Tanaka. Up and over, but holds on. It's nice for a bit of a rumble recap, you know. It's nice for a bit of a rumble recap. Not a recap, but it kind of feels like more rumble after the rumble, you know, which is always exciting. She's my mommy. That guy has a cheese t-shirt on front row. Adam Sandler moved to the middle now. His usual seat. The Butcher was doing very well in the rumble. Of course, Kira Frost and Crystal Crimson no longer followers of the light. They've removed their branding. Olivia Laurent from behind goes after Tiffany Wu. Oh, nice back jump. Remember, Tiffany Wu and Sasha Fierce, they both need to win a championship before they can go after Bobby's Evolution. Just a reminder. Noodle and Lady Dream teaming up. Don't know where to look. Lady Dream of the Authority. The Butcher, former Women's Tag Team Champion. Working on Akira Tanaka. You're not the one to blame. A fan of yours wanted you in Toxic. I don't think a fan is going to be playing his music and Titantron. I don't think that's how it works. Soup's going after Tiffany Wu. Going after the Butcher. No eliminations just yet. Sims and Sage up next. 2 world champions. Going at it. on Toxic Thursday. Lady Dream over to the corner. Kira Frost up top. Noodle Soups. Ivo confuses the fuck out of me. Ivo just be talking. Ivo's just a good guy, man. Ivo just be talking. Ivo just be talking. Ivo just be living his life. Clearly involved. I mean, some think it was him, of course. Some think it was him. Noodle Soups on the side. Lady Dream. Ambitious. Still no eliminations. I thought Tiff might go first, but she's holding her own, ladies and gentlemen. She's holding her own. No! Lady Dream slammed it down. Very, very nice. Akira in the corner. Alma must be watching this going, who is my next opponent? Akira Tanaka still has a great record. Of course, had that amazing unbeaten run to start her career in RPW. Eventually picked up a loss to Nicole O'Grady for the Women's World Championship. So it would have been quiet after that. Dad did all of Damage Control, really, after Nicole lost to Hope as well. Sort of stunted things for Damage Control. But I still think Akira Tanaka has a very, very bright future in RPW. A very, very bright future. I don't believe it was a fan. Sam Everett costing Cold Boy a junior heavyweight title. Twist of fate to Tiff Wu. If I'm Kira Frost, I'm just dumping Tiff Wu up and over the road, but she leaves her languishing on the floor instead. She leaves her languishing on the floor. Olivia Laurent got so close to being a prestigious champion. She eliminated Haley, eliminated Bobby, eliminated Clover. She was running at Hope Eternal and just could not get it. Just could not get it. Irena had a good little stint. It was her, Hope, and Bobby at one point. And of course, the biggest taker and biggest name, the Women's Rumble match, was none other than Hope Eternal, the prestigious champion. 17 eliminations, over half of the entire Rumble, as Tiffany Wu is indeed first eliminated as predicted. Will Akira Tanaka be joining a spear by Liv? That's what she hit Clover with before dumping her over the rope. Wants to do the same to Noodle Soups. And she got her, I believe. I hear that she did. The camera's not showing, but she did. Noodle eliminated by Olivia Laurent. Tiff looks lost. Well, Tiff is out. It's still a mystery why it happened. I don't think there's that much of a history. She was the only one to not earn it in any way. Ah, that's a bit rude. Liv is good at Rumbles and Battle Royales, dude. Liv is very, very good. Liv's going after everyone. Trying to eliminate them all. Oh, Akira's done. As is the Butcher. Dropping like flies. We're down to 4. Irena wants a rematch against Amber for the Divine Women's Championship. They had the match at Regents Rumble. Amber walked away, still the champion. Oh, drink maker. Irena goes down. Liv holds on. Off the rope, rebound, no. Lady Dream up and over, holding on. Liv and Kira Frost. Middle of the ring, lovely knee strike. Irena still on the ground, eventually gets up. Liv running knee strike, no. Irena Mortain, these two have seen each other a lot in the ring, especially in tag team matches. Of course, Liv became Women's Tag Team Champion by beating Haley and Irena. Ripcord. Oh, big clothesline. It'd be a big win for Lady Dream, to be fair. She needs something before going into season number 5. Not really been on the same level as the other superstars of the Authority this season. Liv with a massive spine buster. Olivia Laurent is looking very good, you know. I remember she was very, very good when she first started. And I was sort of a bit disappointed when she joined Portia Ronaldo, just because I thought I might stun her, but she is still able to go with the best of them. She really, really is able to go with the best of them. Irene Mortain up in the corner and eliminated Olivia Laurent again. Maybe, oh! Could have been the one to win the Rumble match. Absolutely flying, ladies and gentlemen. But just like the Rumble, will she go all this way just to come up short at the end? That is the question, ladies and gentlemen. That is the question, Lady Dream. Oh my goodness. Lady Dream and Kira Frost in the match alongside her. All looking to be the new #1 contender for the Divine Women's Championship. Liv over in the corner with Lady Dream. Kira Frost down on the side. Dream, Liv, or Kira. Lady Dream. Oh no. Oh no. Liv. Up and over. The top rope again. Came down to it. Could have win it. Twist of fate back, Kira Frost. What an ending. This could be Irene Mortain. Liv, sorry. Doesn't get the match. And Kira Frost does. Kira Frost beats Amber for the Divine Women's Championship. Kira Frost, a former Divine Women's Champion. No longer following the light, ladies and gentlemen. Kira is on a roll indeed. What a victory. Rookie vs veteran. Kira Frost vs Amber will be an amazing, amazing matchup. And that kind of reminds me of Kira Frost in a way as well. She really, really does kind of remind me of Kira Frost, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very, very excited about that one. I really, really am, dude. I really, really am. And oh boy, speaking of being excited, my goodness gracious me. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be something. It really, really is. Whew, let me just speak to Brett 1 second. Give me a sec. And the peak will kick off, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. And here we go. What a match coming up indeed, says Drew Payne. Brett, give me a Terry's Chocolate Orange and a Reese's. People wonder why CAW putting on some pounds as of late, ladies and gentlemen. Some good brownies backstage, eh? Brett brought our Terry's and a Reese's. Ladies and gentlemen, the Authority's best for business. Sibs and Sage, one-on-one. Ladies and gentlemen, how very, very, very exciting indeed. How very, very exciting. This old chap keeps disconnecting. Pissed me off, ladies and gentlemen. It's been happening every show recently. Might look into a different one. The Dominant. What a time again. I think he's sitting like 70% right now, which is crazy. Got my eyes on this match. See if Universal Champ can put down Sage. Now, Sage, I believe, has not lost since returning to the ring this season, ladies and gentlemen. If there's anyone that can take him down, the aura these two hold. If there's anyone that can take him down, it is none other than Sibs, ladies and gentlemen. 70% Universal Champion. If anyone can take him on, it should be that man right there, one-on-one. Universal Championship looks so good. Of course, we're going to find out who is going to take him on at Regents Mania. The winner of the illustrious tournament will be the one. Oh boy, and instantly, tune incoming. Instantly dropped into horror. The fact that Sibs and Sage are on Toxic is crazy. The O2 Arena getting an absolute treat. Goodness gracious me. The World Heavyweight Champion. The title peeking through. It's chills every time, ladies and gentlemen. This could have been a Regents Mania main event match. Wow. What a return. Compared to what Sage was. I mean, Sage is a former Regents Mania winner. Him and Potato, way back when, walking away as tag team champions against all odds. I mean, that's where Sage used to be once upon a time, ladies and gentlemen. He was the type of superstar that said, really? He's at Regents Mania, he's a champion? Whereas now, he is captivating the entire O2 Arena in the palm of his hands, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this, the Fireflies are out.
It's too late.
Wow, dude. Tato, exactly, that's what it was. Look at that. The RPW universe, as scary as he is, they absolutely love him. They really, really do. What aura. It is Sibs. It is Sage. It is one-on-one. Universal vs World Heavyweight Champion. Oh! Sage runs right at Sibs. I get shown why Sibs is Sibs again. What a tough match this is going to be for both superstars. But what a fun match for all of the RPW universe. Sage looks terrifying. Irish Whip, Rod in the way. Sage does not care. The Authority, Vista Fallen. Universal Champion vs World Heavyweight Champion. These are matches normally you can only dream of, folks. And we're getting it live at the O2 Arena today. Sage looks terrifying. Sibs is terrifying. The fact that Brutus had to choose between these two is not a choice I would want to make. Who to share a ring with. It really is not a choice I would like to make. I'm glad I didn't have to make that choice. The Sage will be main eventing Regents Mania, one of the two nights, against Brutus Brickley. Sibs will be going up against the winner of the illustrious tournament, which could be a few names right now. I believe Crazy Smile Man, Bold Brian, or JC Brooklyn. Me personally, I love Bold Brian, the first ever World Heavyweight Champion. He's the first ever Universal Champ. I love Crazy Smile Man v Sibs. A lot of history between those two. And then, of course, you have JC Brooklyn also in there. Seems he's Crazy smart, yeah. I think Crazy deserves a little Mania match as well for their world title. Just like Brutus. Again, two superstars who I love. Two big superstars who I love. Big bodies, big personas. But I've never really got a lot of world title opportunities. So the fact that we can see both of them potentially with a world title match is very, very exciting indeed. It really, really is. Slow start to this one. Big boot across the face. Sims with a 2 count. How many claymores are we going to see? I have a strong feeling Crazy will be the one facing Sims. I would love to see that. I would love to see it. It's interesting too. These are two superstars who both left RPW at different stages of their career. Sims left on top and he returned to be on top again. Sage was never on top. He left for longer than Sims, came back, and now is going to be main eventing Regents Mania, ladies and gentlemen. How crazy is that? Two very similar stories with very different paths. Again, I think they could have clashed at Regents Mania itself, taking each other onto the O2 Arena. Which is very exciting. Sage going top rope, which we don't see often. We really don't see often. Oh, with a big 4 elbow. Off the rope. There's a backdrop. Sage getting some speed. Up now as he lifts up Sims and throws him. Off his back, pushes him down. Hooks the leg, ladies and gentlemen. Look to dethrone Sims, no. Sage setting up. Sims stumbling around Sage with the strength, ladies and gentlemen, and the big slam. That is what he used on Daniel Black to take the World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, all it takes is one. And the Dominator Sims is put down just like that. The World Heavyweight Champion of Sage, ladies and gentlemen. What a win. He won in the triple threat. And now takes down Sims. Sage may be him. What a slam. Sage is unstoppable. Good luck, Fury. I think Brutus might be thinking I just made a huge mistake. Sims got outclassed in a record time. Who would have thought? Oh, my brain is gone. We've just seen Sims, one of, if not the most dominant superstar in all of RPW history, lose just like that. No claymore needed, ladies and gentlemen. Just like that. Goodness gracious me. That is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It really, really is absolutely crazy. Let's make sure the Tron is ready. Luca, what motion was it? What motion did you have lined up for yourself? Let's make sure. He made Sims look like JC. Sims was meant to look out like a rookie in that match. A fantastic performance. Good luck, Brutus. That was crazy, dude. That was crazy. Again, imagine thinking. It goes by the. Imagine thinking that you would see Sims be beaten like that. You would have never have thought it, ladies and gentlemen. You would have never have thought it. You really, really wouldn't have. Never have thought it. Wow, dude. Sage is serious, though. Sage is serious. Hopefully, it's all good. Luca, boy, hopefully all good. That is... I mean, there's a reason Sage is going to be main eventing Regents Mania, I guess, right? Against Brutus Brickley. I mean, I still love Sims. I still love Sims. I still think the Authority, you know, greatest stable for a reason. Sims, one of the greatest superstars of all time. But man, oh man. Sage is scary too. Sage is scary too. Ladies and gentlemen. Sage is scary too. That is for sure. Sage is scary too. Whew. That was, yeah. That was special, dude. That was special, and I think that was a sign of things to come. I think that is what we can expect from Sage. Going forward, ladies and gentlemen, the main event of the new era of Toxic Thursdays is about to go down, and it is about to be a damn good one, ladies and gentlemen. How are we in a world where Sibs looks like the easier choice for Brutus? Daniel Narque, let's see what you got. Let's see how these Acclaim boys represent the World Wars Attack Division, because the last time they were here, they lost. And it is not an easy match. I can't believe we are getting more Daniel Black and RK teaming up. But that is exactly what we are getting. And they seem to be happy with it now, or at least happier than they once was. When they first saw them, they were sort of a bit of like, what are we doing here? Why are we teaming? But now, the more they team, they're sort of like, well, you know what? If we're going to get paired up, why not actually go for it? What a world we live in, ladies and gentlemen. I'll take you back to the start of Season 4, week 149 to 152. These guys were so, these guys were at each other's throats. These guys hated each other. They was obsessed with each other in the worst possible way, ladies and gentlemen. The carnival was made, TFT was made, the sheep was made. There was so much shenanigans and back and forth with these two. And now, the best in the world and the 14-time champion in RPW, Daniel Black and RK, they're teaming up, ladies and gentlemen. They're main event in Toxic against the RPW Tag Team Champions. It is absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. But that is the world that we are living in. As RK gets up on top of the turnbuckle, and I mean, whoo! This O2 Arena, man, they've got to see Sibs, they've got to see Sage, they're seeing the 14th-time champ Daniel Black, the multi-time one-over champ, they're seeing the best in the world RK, they're seeing the RPW Tag Team Champions. They've got a show and a half today. The Cruiserweight Champion, they saw Dino. My goodness gracious me. Got to talk to Joker to make sure our first defense on a tornado tag match or something. These count-out wins, making people feel bubbly. Oh, baby. RK and Daniel Black teaming up. Still feels weird seeing both of these guys without a championship. Still feels weird seeing these guys up in arms about the confusion. You know, they're both lost for Regents Mania. RK said before this show, hey, if we're still lost, maybe we take on the Fallen for the World Tag Titles. How crazy is that? RK talking about teaming with Daniel at Regents Mania. This time last year, Daniel Black was the briefcase holder. He cashed in on Dragon Demonic, who beat RK at Regents Mania. Now they're about to team up a year later. You never know in RPW. You truly never know. In Regents Pro Wrestling. You really, really don't. But that is what I love about Regents Pro Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. It truly, truly is what I love about RPW. Man, it is special. Very, very special. As Daniel Black flips in, sits down and composes himself. For the RPW Tag Champions, I hope the song is correct. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I will explain it. The Tron was there, ladies and gentlemen. The Tron was there. Toxic doesn't have a Titantron. That's a Mini-Tron. The Mini-Tron wasn't ready. The Titantron was. Toxic doesn't actually have a Titantron. That's just a Mini-Tron in Toxic. So the Tron is there. There's just no Titantron in Toxic. It's just a Mini-Tron. But we got Luke and Novak's in replacement. The RPW Tag Team Champions. I hope the song is correct. As the Acclaimed make their way down. They look like twins. Which is crazy. Luca Novak and Arena Benz. Ladies and gentlemen, 2 Mini-Tron. Well, there's no Titantrons. It's just a Mini-Tron. On Toxic. But man, I'm excited for this main event. I really, really am. RK and Rain Benz. Starting, ladies and gentlemen. Close enough. I mean, we had to pick one of yours. I like your choice of yours. RK Rain. I think this is the first time RK and Rain Benz have shared a ring. Correct me if I'm wrong. We know RK is like 5-0 against Luka Novak. But I think this is the first time I've seen RK and Rain in the ring. We'll see how RK and Daniel Black fare in a tag team match in the main event. I still love RK's blue attire. It is Believer, though. Yeah, I think it is RK and Rain. It's the first time. Rain to the outside. Good to see RK still main eventing. Talking to Daniel Black. He spoke to him at a little tag. I think he was like asking, hey, you want to come in? Instead of just tagging each other in, he said they let us back in. Putting differences aside, dare I say, I think it's what more people in RPW should do. A lot of people hold grudges. I mean, if anyone should hold a grudge, it's Daniel Black and RK, the things they've been through. If they can become friends, or not even friends, if they can become tag team partners. I'm not saying they're best of friends, but if they can be tag, we've seen it with Porsche and Liv as well. They did not like each other in the beginning. Now they're tag team champions. I think a lot of people in RPW need to take that approach and put differences aside. Like Tiffany Wu and Sasha Fierce, they both can't win it, go for the evolution to the winner title. The fact they didn't just like team up is crazy to me. Just to try and both win a title. But again, some people's egos are too big. We're in a strange bloody world. It is a crazy time to be alive. But again, Daniel Black and RK, both former tag team champions. Both former world heavyweight champions. I don't think it's a bad team at all. In fact, it's one of the strongest teams on paper in RPW. Tiff offered up. Yeah, again, I'm not blaming Tiff. I'm just saying in general. I believe Tiff did offer him, which again, I think is the smart move. If I'm Sasha Fierce, but you'd rather go at that alone. Oh, what a super kick. Daniel Black goes over. And again, a cordial tag. A cordial tag. RK back in. Luka Novak still watching. And it's not great for the RPW tag champs if they lose not only to a Fury tag team, but a Fury tag team who were worst enemies this time last year. For the entire year, they've hated each other. You should definitely have more chemistry than them. Luka was talking about count-out wins. Let's not have a count-out, boys. In the main event of Toxic, let's not dampen a great show. You know? Let's not dampen a great show. Let's chop across the chest. Oh, what a big backbreaker. Count of 6 now. Rain bends. Not in the ring. RK's foot. Oh, maybe smart by RK. Rain Ben stopped himself. RK crowd sign. Rain back to the outside. RK yet again. Oh, his little stunner. And back to the outside we go. RK goes up to Luka. We know their history. RK getting Luka involved. Rain Ben's talking to the referee saying this should not be allowed. Luka to the outside. Rain Ben's back in. That could hinder RK though. Nice super kick to the midsection. RK crawling over. Nice reversal. He was faking being injured. Trying to call him over to Daniel Black. Lovely roll out of the way. I love tattooed RK. A different edge to him almost. Different feel to him. Black over the corner. Daniel Black and RK kind of similar attires. Obviously, Daniel Black all black. RK with the colors. Could kind of see them with a tag attire of like Daniel Black being all black and then RK having the same look but like different colors, or like RK being the proper color form with the stars and everything and Daniel Black being the all black one. Luka still not been tagged in to this one. Rain bends. A bad corner. Oh, oh, oh. RK with the right hand. Oh, down low. Wiping his hand after that hellacious chop of the chest. Yin and yang, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Luka finally tagged in. Luka and RK back in the ring. And again, this history between these two, ladies and gentlemen. Luka dunks him. What a kick. Welcome in Luka Novak, who turns to the crowd in the back. Oh, Luka sees a 10-10 front row. But Daniel Black tagged in behind him. RK white and black attire. Well, that's what I'm saying. Imagine like a yin and yang. Hey, man, RK and Daniel Black. It'd be an interesting tag team. It really would. It really would. Stop to the midsection. Make them tap Chief, the Map Magician. Daniel Black, the powerhouse of RK. I mean, they have it all to be a great tag team. Maybe I'm talking a bit too much about it. They have all the makings to be a great tag team. They really, really do. Isn't it interesting, too? We're talking more about RK, Daniel Black, than the RPW Tag Team Champions. Let's talk a bit about Rain Benz and Luka Novak. Give them their flowers, ladies and gentlemen. Taking it off the smile. And looking good while doing it. Kick out there at 1 by Daniel Black. No signature moves. A very slow start to this one. A very methodical start to this one. Daniel Black, powerbomb position. With Luka Novak, sits him down. Too bad they won't be champions for long. We know GMK and Rex looking at those tag titles. Rain Benz is in Hurricanrana. Rain Benz going up top. For this one, no! Daniel Black dives out of the way with a tag. What a sequence. What a little move. Rain Benz rolls out of the way. Gets an elbow to the face. What a smart dive. A smart hot tag from Daniel Black. RK looked fired up. Sets him up perfectly for the heel right to the face. Rain Benz goes down. One half of the RPW Tag Team Champions. Luka Novak does not enter the ring. Rain Benz, the rookie, has resiliented to kick out from RK, though. What a sequence that was. And this O2 Arena is red hot, ladies and gentlemen. Red hot as Daniel Black tagged in. Oh, that was awesome. Imagine like a go to sleep into a final act. Ay, ay, ay. That was special. Interesting to say. We know Luka and Rain Benz becoming tag team champions. Quite surprising to a few. Daniel Black. Oi! The opposite. RK does a stun outside. Daniel Black does a DDT inside. I mean, so far in the ring, it has been all RK and Daniel Black. Rain Benz and Luka. I mean, Rain Benz mainly. Luka's barely been involved in the match, but the tag champions do look like they're struggling just a little bit, folks. And there is the game changer. A submission by Daniel Black. Left hand of Rain Benz. Lurking in midair, but no. Daniel Black lets him go, seemingly. Oh, and Rain Benz will roll up. Gonna fight his way out of this. No. These two work so well together for some reason. How many tag matches of RK and Daniel? Was it just the one on Fury, or have they had two now? I don't remember. I know they've had some before during this season, but like recently, have they had one or two? It was just one against Hicksy and Gerard. This is their second, right? Yeah. This is their second. They took down Hicksy and Gerard, now taking on tag team champions. Luka Novak tagged in. Daniel Black dodges. Daniel Black is his reversals. He is such a technician wrestler. His reversals and submissions might be second to none in RPW, ladies and gentlemen. He's so hard to hit, is Daniel Black, because he's constantly reversing everything. And again, that submission. Speaking of it, I saw the sign, and now we see the submission, ladies and gentlemen. Officially equaled the record for most defenses in a single reign today, in shorter days too. For the Cruiserweight, I'm assuming you mean. Oh, Luka, nice combo missing though. Daniel Black again. Ooh! Not quick enough for Luka Novak. And again, tags out. Luka looks gassed. Luka's put on a lot of weight recently. He looks way bigger. Like, Rain Benz looks like how Luka used to look like. He looks way bigger now than Luka. Luka looks a bit heavy in himself, in his new body, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Black kick out there, middle of the ring. Luka looks a bit heavy. He's breathing heavy out of his mouth. It's Daniel Black. Rain Benz already been hit. With RK's heel and now hit with a final act. RK talking to Daniel Black. He comes over to watch the pinfall. Luka Novak forced to come in and break things up. Rain Benz in no man's land now. Daniel Black sees Luka though. Sits him down in the ring too. Daniel Black, he's cooking. Don't get distracted with Luka though. He doesn't. Instead, he tags. RK back in. Instantly. Reversed by Ray Benz. They left him for too long, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel's focused. Oh! On Luca, but it doesn't matter. True Map Magician over there as well. RK. He's struck to the shoulder. RK tagging out again. Ray Benz pops off. RK's not too, he done his part at the beginning. But since then, it's been all Daniel Black for the new tag team. Ray using his speed. Ray needs to tag. Ray needs to tag Luca in ASAP. He needs to tag Luca in. What a main event, by the way. Love some tag team action. Keep it coming. Maybe we see RK Daniel Black again tomorrow. Who knows? Oh, submission by Ray Benz. No chance of making Daniel Black tap. No chance. The True Map Magician. No chance. Rain doesn't want to tag. Luca's not been in an awful lot in this match. But again, I think it's because Luca looks gassed, though. Like, Rain doesn't want to tag because he knows Luca's tired. Luca's added on a lot of muscle this year. I don't think he's used to it yet. He's not used to his new body. Rain Benz looking fired up, though. Daniel Black already been hit with a big move from Rain Benz. If he gets hit with another one, it could be curtains for him. RK can still enter, of course. Oh, RK gets involved. A little tag team maneuver there. I don't think Ron saw that. I definitely did. A little left jab to the back of the head, and Daniel Black kicked him across his face, changing the outcome of this one. Disrespectful by Daniel Black. Rain Ben's not having it, folks. Rain Ben's really not having it. As he catches Daniel Black. Disrespecting him. No pinfall. Rain Ben's finisher and does not pin. Needs to go for a tag instead. That would be smart. He does. Oh, wow. Does not pin after the finisher. Goes for a tag instead. Power driver. Oh, super kick power driver. That's why he didn't pin. No, Luca does. RK cannot re-enter the ring. Luca Nova looks fired up. Oh, my God. How the tides have turned. How the tides have turned. What a sequence. Kick to the midsection. Daniel Black, I told you he reverses everything, though. Into a submission. What a sequence. Luka Novak able to fight out of it. Oh, my goodness. That was one of the greatest sequences I've ever seen, ladies and gentlemen. Back and forth in the main event of Toxic Thursday. Oh, boy, oh, boy. That was insane. Reversal after reversal. Running knee strike. Luca goes down. Trying to bait Rain Benz into entering the ring, potentially. Rain Benz does not enter, though. Ay, ay, ay. I think Daniel Black needs to tag RK in. RK cannot enter the ring right now. Can we 1v1? I'm just a commentator, my friend. NJ, I'm not a fighter. I'm just a commentator. If you want to 1v1 someone, join RPW, become a YouTube member, ! Join, and get involved with the best of the best. RK tagged in. Smart by Daniel. Daniel's done a lot of the heavy lifting in this match. Maybe RK comes in to be the finisher. Who knows? As he turns Luca around, left hands across the chest. The crowd chanting along. Luca Novak in no man's land. Dumped to the outside. RK goes after Rain Benz as well. And dumps him outside. Is RK going to wait in the ring or join Luka Novak? He's going to wait in the ring. Ron is counting. Oh no, now RK joins him. Don't get a counter after all of this, please. Don't get a counter after all of this. RK into the barricade. It would be so deflating if it's a count out now. It would be so deflating after such an amazing match. I want the winner to earn the win. To feel like the winner. There we go. RK back in. Luca back in. Luca does not have a good track record against RK. Now would be a good time to get his first win against him, but again, RK. I was going to say experience is showing, but Luca's been in longer than RK as a wrestler. Daniel Black watching on Luka Novak. Again to the outside we go. RK turns his back to Rain Benz. Now Rain Benz finally catches on. And Daniel Black getting involved in the outside, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Black getting involved on the outside. Oh, Luca face first he goes. Count of 4. Rain Benz goes down. Daniel Black. RK taking a break in the corner. Daniel Black. Luca needs help. RK also leaves the ring. RK's fighting Rain Benz. Now he's making his way over. Luca took a bit more damage. Daniel Black walks away. Massive elbow drop on the outside. Oh, that was sneaky by Daniel Black. Big spine buster on the outside, ladies and gentlemen. Luca's back is in tatters as he's thrown away. RK rejoins the ring. Count of 6. Daniel Black with the damage done. Rain Benz to the outside. But Luka Novak, after that spine buster, somehow makes it back into the ring. Misses. Does RK. Oh, wowzers. What a main event, ladies and gentlemen. Irish whip over to the corner. RK going for his favorite. No, he misses. Luka reverses. Rain Benz still out. Luka Novak reverses. Luka Novak saying I'm the best in the world. I believe he's never beaten RK. Oh, big drop kick down low. What a sequence. Kick to the midsection. Luka Novak swinging the breaker connecting. Rain Benz back up. Daniel Black not entering. He leaves. Oh, RK smart by Daniel. I believe Daniel can enter the ring. He chose not to. He trusted RK can kick out. And he did. Oh, what a Hurricane Rana. Whew. Luka came in to finish it, ladies and gentlemen. Poke knee. RK's former tag team partner. Oh, no way. Not even a 1 count there. Luka's done. He done a lot of the heavy lifting. Rain Benz is back in. It's like a half-an-hour tag team main event. RK pops up and instantly sat right back down. Rain Benz with a roll-up. RK shoulders down. He's hooked in all sorts of angles. Kicks out of 1 though. Irish whip. Off the rope. Ducks him. Jumps him. Yay. Sits his ass down. Luka back in. Acclaimed. Showing why they're the tag team champions. Resiliency. Great chemistry. Oh, RK missing the clothesline. Luka is in their head of the best in the world, dude. This is the best I've seen Luka Novak perform against RK. 100%. As Luka clambers up to the top rope. Luka Novak flying through the skies. RK is beaten, ladies and gentlemen. Leg is hooked over in the corner. The best in the world. Needed Daniel Black to save him. Luka Novak's body looks bruised and battered. Daniel Black cannot re-enter the ring. Luka Novak drinking it all in, ladies and gentlemen. The Acclaimed, the new RPW Tag Team Champions. Luka gets reversed. Oh, up on the shoulders is Luka Novak. Go to sleep. Knee strike connecting. There's a pinfall by the best in the world. RK. Oh, Rain Benz breaks it up. Rain Benz breaks it up. RK. Oh, skull crushing finale. Takes down Rain Benz. RK needs to tag out. He's getting distracted with these two superstars. Super kick reversed. I don't know why RK didn't tag out. Luka Novak gets reversed back though. All hell is breaking loose. Don't know where RK's going. Ron got to move out of the way. Oh, RK distracted. Kick to the back of the head. He was looking at Rain Benz. Daniel Black cannot enter the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, trying to steal it. No. Woo! My goodness gracious me. RK needs that tag. And he gets it. Daniel Black is in. RK, what a stint. From the best in the world. Oh, takes him down. We are seeing some interesting, tag team maneuvers today, dude. Really, really interesting. Daniel Black is fresh. Daniel Black is ready. Brett, can we focus the camera in the ring, please? As Daniel Black, top rope, a final back middle of the ring. Rain Benz cannot enter, ladies and gentlemen. Daniel Black, it is 1, it is 2, and it is 3. What a main event, ladies and gentlemen. RK and Daniel Black. That is a scary, scary team. Phantom boos, crosses clapping. Daniel Black does some damage on the outside. Luka Novak took a spine buster. Luka taking the pin as well was interesting. Luka went up top. I thought Luka had won it for a second. Ooh. That reversal was massive. Got caught with a go to sleep. Boom. Rain Ben saves it at 2.9. RK got distracted. A skull crusher finale. Luka, I thought, had it secured with this one. Daniel Black comes in with the with the final act, sorry. And again, RK and Daniel Black look ecstatic with their victory. Ladies and gentlemen, absolutely incredible matchup in the main event of Toxic. And the RPW Tag Team Champions have just been beaten by a Fury team. To those werewolves and bums who said that these belts would be easy to take, fuck all of you. Did you? Wait, what? You lost? Oh, you said that because it was a good performance. It's complete classic. Congrats to RK and Daniel. Tough luck acclaimed. There's going to be some interesting words. I mean, for the first Toxic of Drew Payne and Haley Calco, I liked it. I really, really liked it. I'm excited for the future. I think Luka Novak is angry right now. I think he said like it was a great match. They still lost though. RK Daniel, are they going to continue? I don't know. We don't know what's happening tomorrow on Fury. I'm just saying that I would like to see them do what we did. Lose to RK and Daniel. B2, Luka crash out after losing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is who we are.
In the city, yeah, we run this town. You hit a roll, better bow right down. We're the kings of the streets, yeah, we take no loss. This is our empire, we're the fucking boss, yeah. We're the fucking boss, yeah. Yeah. Pavement pounding, feel the beat in your chest. Hey. With a nightmare that won't let you rest. Graffiti screams our name on your hollow walls. Every shadow you see, yeah, that's where we crawl. Feel the heat, feel the fire. We're the fuel, you're the fire. Back in the city, yeah, we run this town. You hit a roll, better bow right down. We're the kings of the streets, yeah, we take no loss. This is our empire, we're the fucking boss, yeah. We're the fucking boss, yeah. Back in the city, yeah, we run this town. You hit a roll, better bow right down. We're the kings of the streets, yeah, we take no loss. This is our empire, we're the fucking boss. We're the fucking boss.